You've no doubt seen or heard those Pure Michigan commercials with the voice of Tim Allen. Well, we recently sent our Dave Lockhart up to the Mitten, way up here, to find out if the golf's as pristine as those spots suggest.
The Ultimate Driving Tour is brought to you by BMW. Our first stop is to the Lakewood Shores Resort in the town of Escoda. Here you will find 3 distinctively different championship courses in a serene environment. The most unique and challenging layout is the Links Land Delight, known as the Gailes.
If you watch the British Open, and a lot of people really enjoy watching the British Open because it's so different, the Gailes is just that. You know, you've got the meandering burns, which are the streams that go throughout the course. You've got the sod-faced bunkers, the grassy hollows, which are just deep, low areas, and the double greens. It gives you the sense of being in Scotland and the coast of Scotland.
Lake Huron is just about a mile away, so the wind tends to blow off the Great Lake, thus the name, the Gailes. Also interesting to look at are some of the double greens. Here you see the 14th and the 11th from the side. Then check it out from the fairway on 14. It's quite a dramatic difference. Also at Lakewood Shores, you have the totally contrasting layout in Blackshire. It's Michigan's answer to the famous Pine Valley.
Blackshire has some nice gentle rolls in it, but every hole is cut right through the trees. You have the sand waste areas along the fairways, tees and greens that give it a different look from most courses in northern Michigan. So it's a nice mix for the resort and this area.
Moving west towards the center of the state is Forest Dunes Golf Club. Designed by the multi-talented Tom Weiskopf, this is a track that's part parkland and part links.
What's very unique, it's even unique for northern Michigan, the name is perfect. Half the holes are in the forest and running through the woods, and the other half are in the dunes that are wide open, very links feel to it. It's definitely not target oriented. There's only 2 holes here that you don't see right in front of you. The rest, you don't even need a yardage book to play. It's every hole is right in front of you and pretty self-descriptive as you're going through the holes.
Fast greens are the norm at this Member for a Day facility. It's also notable that Golf Digest thinks highly of Forest Dunes, placing it at number 4 in Michigan and also inside their respected list of America's 100 greatest courses.
It's amazing how many people follow the America's Greatest. They'll come in here with their magazine and check it off, and they call it their bucket list course. And so we people all over the country, all over the world really. We just made a tee time for Belgium the other day, so very neat.
Just about a half hour up the road in the town of Lewiston is the Garland Lodge and Resort. Here you will discover 4 championship courses geared for any player that evokes the feeling of pure golf.
There's a lot of water, there's a couple creeks. On the 4 courses, there's elevation changes. Some are a little bit, maybe not as much change on one course as another, but with the woods, the white pines, the pines, but it's really serene, very quiet like you said, and it's a lot of fun.
At Garland, the Log Cabin Lodge stands as the foundation for what is truly a great vacation spot with a variety of different accommodations. New ownership recently took over this active destination with a revived care for all of their guests.
There's so much to do. It's a beautiful place. It's 3,000 acres of God's land, and it's quiet, it's peaceful, serenity. We have trails where you can hike, you can bike, golf. I mean, there's just a lot to do, and it's very, very peaceful.
Pretty pure, I must say, and there are plenty of price breaks available at courses and resorts throughout the whole state of Michigan these days.